We plan to release every single text messages between the two of them. We want the truth to be out there. We want the documents to be out there. We want people to make their determination based on receipts.
Turns out that Blake Lively was caught on tape talking about how she manipulates people around her in order to take control of the movies upon which she works. Oops!
In a courtroom drama that could easily be mistaken for a Hollywood script, Blake Lively's carefully curated public persona has been thrust into chaos amid a fierce legal battle with her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni. The tension reached a fever pitch during a recent hearing, where Lively's poised exterior reportedly shattered in the face of explosive revelations. Baldoni's attorney, Brian Fredman, unveiled a series of emails and text messages that appeared to directly challenge Lively's allegations of misconduct on set, igniting a media frenzy and leaving insiders buzzing about the potential fallout on Lively's once untarnished image.
Blake Lively's learning the hard way that Cord is not Hollywood. She's now made multiple attempts to gag Justin Baldoni and his attorney, now wants the case dismissed, and now is fighting back against a deposition. So in a newly released letter, we are now finding out that Blake Lively is not happy with Justin Baldoni's attorney Brian Friedman.
As the courtroom drama unfolded, whispers of Lively's unexpected outburst circulated through Tinseltown, with many speculating about the implications for her career. In a surprising twist, Lively has reportedly resisted being deposed by Baldoni's attorney, citing unspecified statements he made about her. "Excuse me? You don't get to pick and choose who questions you in a courtroom," Fredman reportedly shot back.
I think for them to ask to have access to Justin Baldoni's text to his wife, isn't that outrageous?
Emphasizing that this isn't a Hollywood fairy tale where one can dictate the terms of engagement. Lively's claims of wanting to avoid deposition have raised eyebrows, especially given Baldoni's attorney's previous comments about her alleged attempts to seize control of the film's production. Fredman, who boasts 3 decades of legal experience, expressed disbelief at Lively's actions, describing them as unprecedented and manipulative. As production progressed, she began to assert herself as a producer, making edits and demanding control over marketing. She even threatened to withhold promotion unless she was granted editing rights, he stated, painting a picture of a contentious working environment that spiraled out of control. The controversy traces back to the troubled production of It Ends With Us.
Justin Baldoni is now involving Taylor Swift in his lawsuit against Blake Lively. So Justin Baldoni is suing Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicists for over $400 million for all the It Ends With Us drama. Now he's name dropping Taylor Swift, Blake's bestie, in the mix. Thankfully, Taylor Swift is not being sued, but she's mentioned in his 179-page paper complaint. And he's alleging that Taylor's fame was used to pressure him during production. And it really all stems from this penthouse situation where Blake and Ryan live. Apparently, there was a meeting there with all of them, and Taylor Swift was actually present. And Blake ended up rewriting one of the scenes. And even after the meeting was over, Baldoni texted Blake this, saying, "I gotta put my glasses on for this one. The font is too small. Also was working on the rooftop scene today. Really love what you did."
A romantic drama that quickly devolved into a full-blown legal war. Lively, once celebrated for her polished public persona and acclaimed acting chops, now finds herself embroiled in a bitter dispute after filing complaints alleging Baldoni's inappropriate behavior on set. In a shocking turn of events, Baldoni has now included Taylor Swift in his lawsuit against Lively, claiming that her fame was leveraged to pressure him during production. While Swift is not being sued, her name appears in Baldoni's extensive complaint, which alleges that a pivotal meeting at Lively and Ryan Reynolds' penthouse led to significant changes in the script. Baldoni's text to Lively after the meeting, praising her edits, has been characterized as a sinister PR move. Just days later, Lively filed her lawsuit, seemingly expecting public sympathy, only to find herself facing scrutiny instead. Baldoni's legal team has been vocal in their defense, with Fredman making the rounds on various media platforms to counter Lively's narrative. He emphasized that no allegations of sexual harassment existed until Lively filed her lawsuit.
We're going to be talking all things Blake Lively and her legal complaint that she's filed against her It Ends With Us co-star, Justin Baldoni. Yes, the It Ends With Us movie drama does in fact not end. What's interesting about this story to me is the Justin Baldoni of it all. He is a self-proclaimed male feminist. He's woke. He speaks out against sexual assault and sexual harassment, even toxic masculinity. And now in this legal complaint filed by Blake Lively, he's being accused of sexual harassment.
I challenge you to see if you can use the same qualities that you feel make you a man to go deeper into yourself. And will you be man enough to stand up to other men when you hear locker room talk, when you hear stories of harassment, when you hear your boys talking about grabbing ass or getting her drunk? Will you actually stand up and do something so that one day we don't have to live in a world where a woman has to risk everything and come forward to say the words "me too"?
This is gonna be really awkward if these allegations are true. I will say, just for the record, I'm not a fan of either of these individuals, and something about both of them rubs me the wrong way.
And he plans to release all relevant communications to support Baldoni's case. We want the truth to be out there. We want the documents to be available for public scrutiny, Fredman declared, promising to provide evidence that could shift the narrative in Baldoni's favor. As the legal battle intensifies, Lively's attempts to amend her complaint have been met with resistance from the court, which has denied her requests for extension. The judge's insistence on adhering to the established timeline underscores the urgency of resolving this high-profile case, set for trial in March 2026. The implications of this legal battle extend beyond the courtroom, raising questions about celebrity PR strategies and the blurred lines between personal grievances and public narratives. In a surprising twist, Lively's legal team sought to introduce a statement from co-star Jenny Slate, who has publicly supported Lively's claims. However, an old interview of Slate joking about past relationships has raised doubts about her credibility as a witness. The internet quickly unearthed this interview, leading many to question whether Slate's testimony would bolster Lively's case or undermine it.
As the time progressed in this film, she decided that she wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people hired, like human beings actually hired to do the editing job, who had done work as editors. She wanted to be part of that team. The next thing you know, she took over the editing. She started making threats that she wouldn't promote the movie, that she wanted to be in control of marketing of the movie, that she would do nothing in terms of promotion unless she was the actual editor.
As the media frenzy continues, both parties are preparing for a showdown that could redefine their careers. The stakes are higher than ever, with Lively's reputation hanging in the balance and Baldoni fighting to clear his name. The courtroom has become a battleground, with each side determined to emerge victorious. The public's fascination with this unfolding drama is palpable, as it touches on broader themes of power dynamics in Hollywood, the complexities of celebrity culture, and the often murky waters of personal and professional relationships.
Discovery, where they share all of the information that may prove her case, and also Justin will seek information that will prove his. The only problem is that Justin's side is now responding, saying, hey, this isn't right. They just want blanket call logs of everything that went down. They'll use this to smear my client. So I'm going to share what Justin Baldoni had to say, but let's just do a quick refresher of the subpoenas, and then we've got our lawyer friend explaining why they think this is all just PR. So, sending out a series of subpoenas to cell carriers, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon, as well as alleged social media manipulator Jed Wallace, the Gossip Girl vet, and Ryan Reynolds want to get a look at the real receipts.
As the legal wrangling continues, the debate over the ethics of PR strategies and the impact of public opinion on legal proceedings gains traction. In a recent interview, Baldoni expressed the emotional toll the situation has taken on. I've been feeling drained, he admitted, revealing that he confided in his best friend and company president about his struggles. I told them that I wasn't in the best place. I haven't given myself time to recover or heal.
So people were assuming that maybe Jenny was going to be some sort of star witness, that this was going to be the smoking gun. Maybe she had something that she witnessed that she was going to bring to the table, right? Well, then all the internet sleuths went and dug up an old interview that she did on the Anna Faris podcast where she basically pokes fun at hitting her ex-boyfriend, which doesn't really make her a strong star witness after all, which may possibly be why Blake's team is now asking for this extension, because what they were planning on bringing to the table has now fallen through. Now, that's all speculation and those are all people's theories, but it kind of sounds plausible. Regardless, whatever Blake Lively's doing, she's not ready to amend her lawsuit, and it doesn't seem like she has a strong case, because if she had a strong case, why would she need all of these extensions?
It's been an intense, filled with material success, but also a lot of emotional stress. His words reflect a deep distress, highlighting how the ongoing turmoil has affected not only him, but also his family. As the trial date approaches, the world watches with bated breath. Will Lively reclaim her narrative, or will Baldoni's defense expose the truth behind the headline? The courtroom drama is far from over, and the outcome remains uncertain. What are your thoughts on this explosive legal dispute? Share your opinions in the comments below. as the saga of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni continues to unfold, captivating audiences and raising questions about the nature of truth, power, and accountability in the entertainment industry.
This morning, I sent a text message to my best friend Jamie and the president of my company, Tara. And I told them that I wasn't in the best place. I told them that I was exhausted, that I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal. I had a intense year, a lot of material success, and a lot of emotional stress. It's very hard on me and my family.